with the holiday meal. And welcome into QVC. We're kicking off a brand new Today's Special Value. And we're pretty proud of today because when two big names come together, you get this Today's Special Value. You're getting a 3.5-quart cast iron braiser with a grill pan lid. Notice you've got two different interiors, that sand enamel. You've got a grill pan with that black enamel on the inside, so you get those great grill marks. But if you are making a one-pot meal, if you are making your holiday table more beautiful than ever, well, Le Creuset said, we want to make the holiday a big celebration. So they put together an exclusive offer for us. Now, the beautiful thing about this is you could use it together as a system. You could use them separately as a grill pan and a braiser if you wanted to. But QVC swooped in and said, how about 9 colors? And how about a phenomenal price? Now, after 975,000 pieces of Le Creuset selling here at QVC, we would love to hear from you throughout this hour. Call us at 800-395-1601. This price is $264.98. It would retail for $400. I know, it's a tremendous deal. And for everything that you can do with this, because it is multifunction, it's new today, it's the only order of the year, and it's exclusive to us right here at QVC for the rest of 2024. Now, the price does go away at the end of the day, but do you see this color right here? This is the mauve pink. This is the one in September when we spent this time together at midnight. It sold out in that midnight show. If you want that mauve pink, it's that beautiful blend of purple and pink. It's exclusive to QVC, and this is the one that sold out in early September. Grab it now. We've also got the meringue. You've got that little toasty ombre situation. We also have the sea salt. This is great if you decorate coastal, or if you have a farmhouse decor and you want to add a little pop of color, this is a soft way to go. Here is oyster. It ombres too from that light to deeper gray. Here is your one matte choice on the outside. We call it licorice. Then we have the artichoke. The artichoke is that rich emerald green to a lighter green in the ombre paint. Right next door, we have it in Marseille. That's that rich blue. Then we have it for you in flame. That's that original Le Creuset color already. It's our most limited choice. And then here is the cerise at the very end. You get the grill pan lid. You get the braiser base. You can use them as a system. You can use them all separately if you like, but let's go through those again. Here's the cerise. Here's the flame. Here is the Marseille. Here's artichoke. Artichoke already popular in the show. Then we have licorice. Here's the oyster. Next up, we've got sea salt. Here is the meringue. And then at the very end, that always popular, especially when it sold out at midnight in September, we've got the mauve pink. Now, it's versatile, it's multifunctional, it comes in that iconic Le Creuset orange box. But don't worry, if you're thinking of gifting, because it's 45 days until Christmas, 45 days until the first night of Hanukkah, it does come in this orange box inside of a brown box that doesn't have any markings on the outside. So no surprises given away if you're thinking of gifting. Utilize our build to, ship to, and we're going to talk all about what all of these terms mean and why this is the best deal for you with Chef Nate Collier.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, my friend.
I'm so excited to be here.
This is our thing. Now, Nate, you are the marketing and culinary director with Le Creuset. You're also a trained chef,
yes,
though,
I am.
so we're going to see some delicious eats. You're the perfect person to ask, what is a braiser? Why do we want that in our kitchen?
Well, you want it because it turns out amazing, delicious braised food. And honestly, like when I cook, braising is one of my favorite things to do. It's comfort food, it's tender, it's flavorful, and it's set it and forget it. So look, this lid, again, multi-function grill pan lid, we're using it just as a braiser here. Show everyone how tender those short
I'm already
ribs
getting in there. I'm already getting in there.
This is what braising is. So, Mary, different than a stew, what you're gonna get with this, less liquid. It's not meant to be in a bowl like a soup. It's meant to have, look at how tender this short rib is. Just these tongs, shredding it apart. Look at that, pot roast, chuck roast, beautiful holiday meal. This is what I love about braising. You get thick, delicious, unctuous sauce. You get tender, amazing meat. And once it's done, it'll stay like this for hours. You don't have to run back in the kitchen and worry about getting the turkey out and overcooking it. You're not gonna overcook this.
Ooh, is that my plate?
Have another little bite of that.
Thank you.
And tell me what you think about the texture and about the flavor, and then I'll get into how that manifests with this beautiful cast iron piece. But that is what a braiser gets you. Short ribs, chicken thighs, pot roast, braised vegetables. You're taking advantage of the base, which creates the flavor in the sauce, and the lid just as a lid to capture the heat on top of it. Our traditional braiser shape.
It's so good.
It's one of our most popular shapes just because of that. If you want tender, rich, delicious holiday meals, this is what's gonna give it to you. It can do so much more. It can grill, it can fry, it'll do all the versatile things we're gonna talk about. But number one, what is a braiser? That is a braiser. Delicious, delicious, tender braised meats.
It is the best short ribs you're ever gonna make in your life. And if you have a family recipe, do it the honor of making it in Le Creuset. And we talk, I hate to put this down, but oh my gosh, you know, that job gets in the way. The price does go away at the end of the day. You can only find it right now, right here at QVC. And let's talk about those two interior finishes, and cast iron is so important too.
You got it. So look at the lid. The lid, normally we would have a knob on this lid. We take the knob off and make it flat. So number one, you get that beautiful color here. We have the artichoke, but it's flat. So when you flip it over, it goes on the stove, and Mary's gonna hold for you. This is our black enamel. It's a satin black enamel. It's not raw cast iron or a sprayed on nonstick coating.
Does it need seasoning?
It does not need seasoning. You can soak it. You can do anything with it. It is built for searing and browning and grilling and giving you those dark, delicious flavors. This black enamel stands up better to that type of cooking. And then this is the braiser base. It's the same base to our very popular 3.5 quart braiser that has the domed lid, which is just a lid. But it has our smooth sand interior enamel for deglazing, for easy release, and all of those beautiful tender dishes that we did. We're gonna show some of that. This is the best that Le Creuset has to offer in one vessel, black enamel and sand enamel. You'll see the black enamel being applied here onto a skillet. That is exactly what happens to this lid, and then you get the color enamel as well on the bottom. So fully encapsulated, multiple coats of enamel. Nothing is going to hurt this enamel. Nothing is going to chip or stain this enamel. We have a lifetime warranty on it, and we have that because we've been doing it, Mary, for 100 years.
I know, it's almost the anniversary.
It is almost the anniversary. We've been doing this since 1925 in the same foundry in northern France. And we perfected this enamel coating both by adding color to it, but also by being the pioneers in having the performative enamel that's not just for protection, it's for releasing all those flavors back into your sauce. And so I want to walk through braising a little bit, because what braising is, seared meats to give you delicious flavor, and then it's got a nice thick sauce to go with it.
And so it looks wider across the base too.
If we can come out a little bit on the stove, I want to show both of these pieces in action here.
Oh, so this guy and this guy together.
Exactly. So this is the lid that right now we're using as a grill pan base. You can see these short ribs have beautiful grill marks on them. That's not only going to give you an interesting, amazing charred flavor to your braised short ribs. Look at how beautiful that is. But that's also texture. That's rendering the fat. That's crisping the beef. That is giving you amazing, delicious, rich flavor. You don't want thin, gray, listless stews. You want amazing built flavor. So here's what we did. Instead of searing and taking them out, we seared and marked them right in the grill pan.
So good.
And so I'm going to take these short ribs and nestle them down right into some carrots, some tomato paste, some onion, some celery, the traditional mirepoix, the same way we would do with any other braise, but we're adding that extra flavor from the grill pan here. I'm gonna add a little bit more liquid.
And
now,
with cast iron, you don't have to crank the heat up. You've
don't.
got it down.
Oh,
You've got the heat turned
absolutely.
way down.
You really wanna go, if you need to have a sear or something like that, the trick is to just let it heat longer. You don't need to turn the heat up. Let it heat longer, because cast iron retains heat like nothing else out there, like no other cooking material.
No cold
That's
spots.
how we get the beautiful sears. That's how we get the easy release of everything. The cast iron holds into the heat. Otherwise, the heat's going into your kitchen. It's you're sweating, your house is hot. Here, less heat, and your cast iron holds onto it. You can see from the braiser, we've got that wide cooking surface. We've got shallow sloped sides to stir in here. But what we're getting that's more versatile than any other piece we have is that this grill pan is also the lid.
Yeah.
So I just grilled off the short ribs using that as a grill pan. And then I'm gonna lock it on here to lock in that flavor too. And this is what's gonna braise in the oven for hours at low and slow temperatures and lock in all that heat. It's gonna heat from the top, it's gonna hold it in. And as I walk this over, I'm gonna come back and show that lid again, because I want everyone to see, just like all of our other lids, this grill pan lid still has the same milled rim around the edge, and that is the secret to locking in the moisture, to locking in the heat, to locking in the flavor. Same functionality as all of our cast iron lids right here, but in a grill pan lid that then you flip over, lock in like this. We're using it as a traditional braiser now after we use the grill pan to add extra flavor to it.
So this is kind of the Goldilocks find from Le Creuset.
Absolutely right.
It's our today's special value. So I think about it this way. Anybody who's a cook in your family that wants to up their game, get this for them as a holiday gift. If you're watching and you think, well, I don't know if anybody's going to get this for them, but I'd like to, get it for yourself.
Yes.
We have our holiday return policy in place. You have through the end of January to send it back to us for any reason, but I want you to come over here with me because the colors are amazing. And this is the mauve pink. This is the color in September that sold out at midnight. That's our most popular color. It's a perfect blend of purple and pink together. It is a very Tuscan lavender, I think, is a lovely color. This is the meringue. That's your little toasty almond on the bottom side. It ombres out to a lighter color meringue on the top. Here's the sea salt. That's a great coastal shade. Here is the oyster. It ombres from deep gray to a lighter gray. Then we have the licorice. That's your matte black. That's the only color that we're offering as our today's special value in that matte black. Here is the artichoke. It ombres from a deep green to a lighter. This is very popular in our kickoff as well. Here is the Marseille. That's that rich royal blue that ombres to a lighter shade. Here is Flame. That is our most limited color choice. And here is the cerise. That's your red. So one more time, here's the cerise. Here's your Flame. Here's Marseille. Here is artichoke. Here is oyster. Or excuse me, I lied. That's licorice. Here is oyster. Here's sea salt. Next door is meringue. And then finally, here is the mauve pink. That mauve pink flew out of here so fast in September, mine and Nate's heads are still spinning around. But this, the comparable retail for, and I want you to see here, the Braiser base, and then you get the grill pan. They have two different finishes by design. $400. Our today's special value price is $264.98. We have it on reduced shipping. We also have it on 5 easy payments of $53. A braiser is a one-pot meal's best friend forever. Because if you want to sear on your grill pan lid in that black enamel, you can. If you want to make the vegetables and you want to make your starch in your braiser bottom with that sand enamel, you can. Then you want to put it in the oven with the lid on and you want to create a steaming Dutch oven situation, you can. As a matter of fact, if you picked up our today's special value in September, this is a beautiful accompaniment for that. But it's brand new today. It's the only order of the year. So we were able to get a limited amount in QVC today, but it's exclusive to us for the rest of 2024. And if anybody's tuning in, this is not a brand division of Le Creuset.
Oh, no.
This is the Le Creuset.
It is the Le Creuset. And even more than that, we're designing new things just for QVC. So this was designed just for QVC. You're not going to find a lot of multi-function cookware in our line in other places because you're literally getting the best of everything we make in one vessel. You're getting the satin black enamel on the grill pan. You're getting the smooth sand enamel on the braiser base, and they function separately and together as one piece. And so you're really not going to find this in any other vessel that we make with the amazing 3.5 quart capacity. And this is what we were talking about. Same factory, same foundry, Northern France, since 1925, almost 100 years. Wow. This is not made somewhere else. This is not a different factory or anything like that that we make it for QVC. In fact, we're designing new things specifically for QVC. You can see the ground coat enamel going on here. You can see the base coat enamel going on. Colored enamel going on here. Multiple coats, and each piece passes through 15 different pairs of craftsmen's hands, and then it's inspected by another pair of hands before it goes in that orange box and leaves the factory. And we love going there. We love packing up all this for you because, again, this value doesn't exist anywhere else. So I do want to walk through a little bit more the functions of cast iron. So again,